Hi guys! Today I'm making one of my all-time favorite recipes, apple cider and butternut squash risotto. Now this isn't a simple dish. You're going to want to make this one on the weekend, but make it for someone you love, whether that's your significant other, your kids, or you just want to show yourself some love. This recipe will take about an hour and a half, so let's get cooking. You already saw me dice up one Granny Smith apple and about a half cup of shallots, but now we're moving on to the sage. You'll need 1 teaspoon minced. You'll also need half a teaspoon of thyme. You can easily slide the leaves off the stem and then mince the leaves up. The recipe also calls for 2 garlic cloves, but you can also use 2 teaspoons of jarred. Go for the store-bought butternut squash if you can. Here's the part that puts this dish over the top. Thick cut bacon. You'll need 4 slices diced up. You'll crisp up your bacon over medium heat for about 8 minutes. Then you'll transfer that bacon to a paper towel lined plate. That was a lot of ingredient prep, but now we're ready to put things together. So first of all, put your 4½ cups of butternut squash with olive oil, salt, pepper, and add in 4 sage leaves. Then mix it all together. In a preheated 425-degree oven, bake for 15 minutes. Then you'll add in your apples and garlic and bake for another 10 minutes. Once the mix is out of the oven, set aside 1 cup. You'll use this as a topping later. Then you'll add the rest of the butternut squash mix to a food processor or blender and add 1/2 cup of chicken broth. Blend until smooth, which takes about 45 seconds. Set aside that puree for later. Next, we're going to make use of that leftover bacon grease. Add your shallots, sage, and thyme to the pan and stir that all up. Cook over medium for about 3 minutes. Now it's time for the main event. Add your 1½ cups of arborio rice and stir constantly for 3 minutes. Now add in your 1 cup of apple cider. You can use hard cider too. Stir that for 1 to 2 minutes until the liquid is mostly absorbed. Now this step is really important. This is when we're going to add our ladleful of chicken broth to the pan and let that soak up for about 3 minutes. You'll want to stir occasionally during those 3 minutes. You'll know when it's time to add more broth when you can leave a clear path with the swipe of your spatula. You'll repeat the process of adding more broth and stirring for about the next 15 to 20 minutes until your liquid is gone. In between ladlefuls, it's a perfect time for an olipop. It's also a great time to subscribe to my channel, The Cozy Introvert. Okay, back to work. Once you've used up all of the chicken broth, you'll turn off the heat on the stovetop and add the reserved puree you made earlier. Give that a good stir until it's well blended. Next, you'll add 1 cup of grated Parmesan cheese and 1/4 cup of diced cold unsalted butter. Cover that up and let it sit for 2 minutes. Then you'll uncover and add your reserved crisped bacon and then stir, stir, stir for 2 minutes. Just look how creamy that turned out.
can see it now, 'cause I can feel it now. When you touch me, in my bloodstream, when you touch me, you can.
Our butternut squash apple cider risotto is finally ready, and I am so ready to dig in. Let's go for that first bite. Got the squash, little thyme on top. There's sage flavor in there. All that yummy puree. That bacon just hits the spot too. Awesome dish. Again, make this for someone that you love. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay cozy.